Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. This is Sherry Shrallow and I know I haven't seen you for a while. I have to admit that when it's summertime I am out and about and I spend less time in my kitchen in the summer. But summer is almost over and I thought I have all these ingredients for one of my very favorite salads to eat, and that is a coleslaw salad. And today I'm going to show you how to make it. It's a recipe from the cookbook called Thug Kitchen, and this is really a fabulous coleslaw. So what we're going to do first, we're going to just get the dressing together, and it's very simple. I put all the ingredients out here for you to see, and let's get started and make it happen. So we're going to take 3 tablespoons of natural peanut butter. So this is just peanut butter that I grind up myself at Whole Foods Market. It's just peanuts. There's nothing else in here. So it's a little bit high in fat, but it's 3 tablespoons and it goes over a whole salad. And it's all natural peanut butter. The next thing we're going to add in is just 2 tablespoons of warm water. There we go. Then we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Next comes 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Put that in. And what I do, I wanted to show you, so that I never run out of these ingredients, what I do is I'll buy like a bunch of limes and then I'll squeeze the juice out of them into these little cups that I keep and I freeze them. So I have them in the freezer. You can see it's labeled lime so I don't mix it up with lemons, and I always have them on hand. I do the same thing with ginger. I get a big piece of ginger and I grind it up, chop it up myself into little pieces, put it in the freezer, and again, I'm never out of these wonderful fresh ingredients that I use in a lot of my cooking. So we'll put those away. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is a tablespoon of the fresh ginger. So we'll put that in. My hands have been washed, so don't have to worry. I'm keeping everything clean here. And then we're going to add a teaspoon and a half of sriracha sauce and a half teaspoon of soy sauce or Bragg's liquid aminos. I use the Bragg's liquid aminos because that's a little bit less in sodium, though there's very little of it in this recipe, so that's all good. Just wash that off my hand. Okay, I'm just going to take my whisk and I'm going to whisk all this together. This dressing has a real kick to it from the sriracha, but I love it because it's not overpowering, but it just makes you want to eat more and more of it. So let's get that nice and mixed up. And then I'm going to get to the salad part. Now I may have mentioned this before, but I would say maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I purchased Salad Master cooking system, which is cookware that you don't have to use anything when you're cooking with it. No water, no oil, of course, which I don't use anyway, but it cooks all of your fresh foods just perfectly. So back here, I've steamed up some corn for dinner because we're going to have portobello mushroom burgers. There's the portobello mushroom burgers. I just sauteed them in a little bit of coconut aminos, and that's our corn. We're going to have some French fries that are just baked, and then this wonderful coleslaw. So let me just get my sponge out here because I'm making a little bit of a mess. And I'm going to show you this interesting food processor, little machine that I have that's from Salad Master. Now when I purchased my cookware, I didn't get this great little toy. You have to have like a home party, so I did one. In the early part of the summer when COVID cases were way down and all my friends who came over were all vaccinated. And this machine will make the coleslaw literally in about less than 5 minutes. So it calls for, I think, 3 cups of red cabbage and white cabbage. So I happen to have this in my fridge. And Dale, if you could come around here so everyone can see what I'm going to do. You simply take this cabbage and put it up against here. I'm using a number 1 cone, and I'm going to turn the handle. And can you see the bowl, Dale? Can you see the food coming in? So now I'm not that good at this yet because I'm still new at it. So it's going to take a few minutes to get this chopped up, but it's very fast. and I don't want to hurt myself, so I'm taking all safety precautions. These are very, very, very sharp blades. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Now what you have to do is sort of clear out the cone. See, I pull it out because it gets full, and then we continue. I'm going to make a little mess, but that's okay. So I'm probably going to use up this whole head of cabbage here, and then we'll probably put a lot more white cabbage in because I have a lot of that. And it really shreds it beautifully. Now, if you don't have this machine, of course, you can use a food processor, a grater. It doesn't have to be this finely chopped, but it just really tastes good. Okay, let's see what I've got here. Let me pull that off. Let's get this going here. So you have to sort of hold on to it and just push it right into the blade, like that. I'm sure the people who sold it to me, Eva and Sebastian, are laughing as they see me getting used to doing this, because they do it like in 2 seconds. They've been doing this for so many years. Okay, a little bit more of this purple cabbage. What you do, you have to keep your hands up here so you stay away from the blade. There I go. Now let me clean out some more. Oh, it's getting full in there. Okay, now what I'll do is let me go to the white cabbage. Let me just wipe my hands off here a second so everything doesn't turn purple. Put that over here. And now we're going to do the white cabbage. Okay, this one hasn't been used yet, so hopefully it'll be a little easier. Oh, it's so pretty. Clear this out. It gets full really quickly. Can you see how fine this is? Look how pretty that is. It's just delicious too. Okay, here we go. A little bit more. Clear it out again. I'm not sure how many cups we'll get on this, but I don't think you really have to worry about measuring. Just get a good bowl full of cabbage. And we're going to do a carrot next. And again, you get a good workout, right, Dale?
That's for sure.
A little bit out of breath here.
Better you than me.
Yeah. But it's all good. Now let me see if I can clear that out a little bit more. Okay, we got a nice bunch of cabbage here. So what I might do is I'm going to do one more side of this cabbage. Get that tight. And then we're going to move on to the carrot. I think this is enough coleslaw for you and me, don't you think? Yeah, we'll be eating that for a long time. Now the carrot is really fun to do. All you do is hold it up. Can you see the bowl? What's happening in there? And it simply just shreds it beautifully. So be careful here at the end. Don't want to take your finger off with it. Carefully put this in here. Hold my hand up here. I laugh because Sebastian and Eva, who sold us these products, they're so good at this. They make it look really easy. It takes a little practice. Okay, that's plenty. Okay, I did make a little mess here. I also cut up some scallions. I'm going to throw them in I think it's about a third of a cup, or a quarter of a cup. Now, you know me, I like a neat kitchen, and this is not looking too neat right now. So let me just take this, put that together. I'm just going to wipe all this away. So we have a nice, clean, pretty counter here. So you may be noticing I'm wearing my Vegan Volunteer Corps apron. We are going to be delivering another wonderful meal to the Lincoln Park Community Services homeless shelter in about another week, next Sunday actually. And this month we're making barbecued seitan for the residents who live there. We're making a lot of that. We're making a pasta salad. We're having fresh fruit, some healthy desserts. What else are we doing? Oh, a Caesar salad, homemade bread or rolls. It's going to be delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to use my hands to just mix this all up. Now, you know you can also just buy pre-cut cabbage and carrots in the grocery store if you don't have time to chop everything up. Okay, that looks great. So now I've made a lot of this dressing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it slowly because I don't want to have too much in there to overwhelm it. So we'll mix it in slowly and see how much we need. Okay, there's about half of it. There we go. Let's just mix it in. I don't want to overwhelm it with too much dressing. Yeah, I think it needs some more. Okay. And then, of course, I better taste it to make sure it's just right. Let me grab myself a little spoon. Okay, here comes the taste test. You ready? Mmm, that's delicious. You know, that tastes like it's got enough on there. We can always add more, right, Dale?
That's right.
But we can never delete.
That's right.
That's the truth. So we'll leave it in there. Okay. So I will post this recipe from this cookbook on the comments section of this YouTube channel so that you too can make it. And I hope you enjoy it very much. And I will be back soon in my kitchen to do some more wonderful whole food plant-based cooking with you. Stay well, everyone, and see you soon. Bye-bye.